Hey folks, we're here with another Premier Player Spotlight. I have Nick Mullinax from the Gray Squad today.
Sir.
Could be gold. Nobody knows.
No one really knows, right? Yeah.
Playing on the on Coach Perkins' side. Where are you from, buddy?
I'm from Dawsonville, Georgia.
Dawsonville, Georgia.
Yes, sir.
Where'd you go to high school?
Dawson County High School.
Yeah?
Yep.
Were you guys pretty good?
We weren't terrible. It's a smaller school, so I mean, you get a little bit of talent here and there, but it's kind of smaller, so you don't really get a whole lot of talent. So.
How many classes are in Georgia?
There's 6 now. There used to be 7, but a couple years ago they changed it to 6.
Dropped it back to 7 classes. Mm-hmm. Wow. So is the Georgia baseball better?
I think there's just more opportunity and more people. So like I think there's talent anywhere you go. You just gotta find it. I think Georgia just gives you a better opportunity to see that talent.
Absolutely. So, you know, the playoffs and the systems, what class were you?
I was 3A.
3A?
3A,
So, you know, did you guys win a state title?
I did not. I only made the playoffs my senior year, so.
Got there, though.
They get there. They get there.
Good job. Good job. Talk to us about your experience, you know, from high school going into college. What was that like for you?
It was definitely an eye-opener. So, like, everybody's good, you know, once you get to college. You're just trying to find your own way. I would say the main thing is slow down, you know. Everything gets a lot faster pace, and your only goal is to make it slow, make it easy for yourself, and you don't want to make it speed up the game and make it hard for you. So
I agree with that. Where are you going to school right now?
I go to Columbia College.
Columbia College, fantastic.
Oh yeah.
NAIA school, folks. Do not sleep on NAIA.
Oh yeah.
Correct?
Oh, correct. There's a lot of good talent in NAIA.
And it's a lot of good schools. So talk to us about NAIA baseball a little bit. What's the process? Is it different? Is it, you know, try to fill the folks in a little bit.
I think it's about the same as anywhere else, any level that you go to. Some schools might not get the same resources maybe, but I mean, the talent's still there. There's a lot of great guys. I've played with a lot of great guys, and it's really good baseball.
Yeah. You guys are recruiting from all over the country too.
Oh,
correct?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, especially Dawson, you know, Georgia.
That's right. That's right.
There you go. So when you're coming to PCDL here, first of all, what brought you here and how'd you get here?
My coach recommended it to me. I hadn't played the last 2 summers, and honestly, taking those 2 months off of like competitive baseball, like playing games and stuff like that, it's really hard to pick it back up in the fall. Like, you can do it, but it's really tough. So my coach recommended it to me and said it was a good opportunity to just keep playing throughout the summer. And you really see some really good arms. Like last week, there's some really good arms that we saw. So it's great to see that kind of competition.
Absolutely. The analytics part, other than the games, what does Premier pitching and performance add to you and in this process?
I would just say that really just being able to like kind of hone in on certain mechanic stuff that you want to work on during the summer to get ready for the fall. So I think the Premier Performance will it really helps you hone in on those certain things that you want to work on.
Yeah, absolutely. Nick?
It was a pleasure.
Thank
you.
Man. Thank you. Okay, folks, we have another Premier Player Spotlight. Luke Wright from Parkway West High School. It's that way.
Yep,
Somewhere that way.
30 minutes that way.
Thanks for taking a minute, man.
For sure.
So you are going into, is this your last collegiate?
Last collegiate year of eligibility.
Wow. Where are you at, sir?
So I just transferred from Western Kentucky to Lindenwood.
So what brought that on?
Just kind of looking for a better fit.
Yeah.
Just really looking to find a place to win and throw big innings pretty much.
So how does Lindenwood present that opportunity to you?
I think it's just a staff that I'm going to fit well into. They return, 2 of their weekend starters. They lose one of them. They return a lot of key bullpen pieces, and I think there's just a lot of different spots that I could slide into that I can have success in.
So if you'd give some advice to senior Luke Wright about the recruiting and the process, what would it be?
Yeah, I mean, I think the biggest thing for me has always been like my relationship with the pitching coach and head coach. I think you got to find somebody that you can trust, somebody that you know is going to have your back. And really, for me, it's always just been, I want to find a place that I'm going to win, and find coaches that know how to win and like winning, pretty much.
That's always a plus, right?
Yes, 100%.
Always a plus.
100%.
So talk to us about what brought you here to the PCDL this year.
Yeah, I just it's a really good balance of the training side and the playing side, and with some injuries in the past, just being able to work at P3 with that staff and not just get healthy and get stronger, and then also get out here and get some in-game experience and just get comfortable.
Yeah. So how do evidently you've worked with Premier Pitching and Performance before. So what are some of the things that you go to as far as the analytics that really help you as a pitcher continue to develop?
Yeah, I mean, they just do a good job with their assessments, kind of just showing you where your gaps are. I've always been able to figure out the pitching side, and they're just, working with me on the force production, using my body in a, good way, basically.
In a productive
manner, pretty much. But yeah, the data that they can see is just stuff that you can't see with your eyes,
Right.
Without that. And no, they just do a good job of really breaking it down for you and not just telling you what you need to do to get better, but helping you understand what you're doing.
So you go to Lindenwood, you have a good year. What's the next step for you?
Yeah, so I mean, obviously, I'm working to hopefully play professional baseball.
Sure.
It's always been a goal. I'd also like to get my master's in sports psychology. I want to be a sports psychologist. The mental side of baseball has always been kind of my thing. I like focusing on that a lot. So if not professional baseball, I want to get my master's, become a sports psychologist.
How not to become a head case playing baseball, right?
Exactly, pretty much.
That's the way it works,
Yes, sir.
Luke Wright, folks. Luke, pleasure. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
All right, folks, we're here with another Premier Player Spotlight. We're out here at the PCDL. I have Anthony Gura, College of Lake County.
Yep.
Where is that, young man?
It's in Grays Lake, Illinois.
Grays Lake, Illinois. Okay, so you're an Illinois kid. Where'd you go to high school?
Normal community.
Normal Community. They had a pretty decent run in the state championships. What year are you right now?
I'm a sophomore.
You're a sophomore, so you're a year removed from that. But they had a pretty good run.
Yeah, they had a really good run.
Yeah. How were you guys? What was your senior year like there?
My senior year was pretty good at Normal Community. We thought that we were going to go way farther than we did, but we only went to sectionals. So it was kind of a bummer, but still went kind of far.
and it happens, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody wants to win, be the last man standing.
Yep.
Exactly. So talk to us about your high school experience and what's your thought process in moving forward? How far you want to go?
I want to go as far as I possibly can. I want to keep playing for as long as I can. My high school experience was pretty much just having practice and finding a way to get better every day.
Yeah. Do you have, coaches that you think really helped you, influenced you and your path and what you're doing?
100%. Coach Tyler Albright, he was just at Bradley. Coach Short, he was my Normal Community coach. And Coach Hughes were all really big in my life. He was my Rhino coach for my summer team.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Very good. So College of Lake County, JC, I'd imagine, right?
Wait, what?
College of Lake County, is that where you're at?
No, I'm transferring.
You're transferring. Okay, so what made you want to transfer?
It just really wasn't the season that I was hoping for, and I thought it was going to be something else when I went there.
So what are some of the things you're looking for as you move into this next phase?
I'm looking for a team that has a facility that's open 24/7 so I can go in there whenever I want to. I'm looking for a team that wants to develop players into getting to that next step.
Absolutely. So thoughts on where you want to go?
I'm not sure right now. I'm thinking about a junior college, but if another opportunity pops up, I
Going to work at it, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. So the PCDL, Premier Collegiate Development League, what are some of the things that you believe this league will help in your growth and maturation?
I believe this league will help me get to the next step and help me develop into the player that I want to be.
So are you a pitcher mainly?
I'm a position player.
Position player. So how do you think those analytics translate that information for you?
It would put it into simpler terms for me, like tell me what I need to get better at right now.
Yeah.
And help me work towards that.
Very good. Very good. Well, good luck to you, young man.
All right, thank you.
Okay, folks, I'm here with Sean Raucher for another Premier Player Spotlight. Sean, thanks for taking a minute. Bud.
Yeah, no problem.
Absolutely.
No problem. Excited.
We're 2 weeks into the, well, actually, we're in the middle of week 2 here at the PCDL. You talked to us a little bit about high school. You went to Mount Vernon High School, correct, in Southwest Missouri. What was your experience like there?
It was good. I mean, we were a smaller 4A school. We're probably a little bit behind the belt compared to the Springfield area schools. They had a little bit of a jump on us. My class and the class below us kind of came in as freshmen, playing as freshmen straight to varsity. I mean, we got to grow together, learn together, and our senior year we wrapped up and had a pretty good year. Didn't finish with a district championship like we wanted, but we all got a little bit better and had some fun from it. So
Did you make it to the district championship?
we did. We lost to Aurora in a shootout.
The old Hound Dogs.
Yep.
Yeah.
14-11.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was a shootout.
That was, and I think that's the thing, setting goals, learning how to do that, and with a group of kids that you grew up playing with, how important is that, and how have you learned from that?
Honestly, just sometimes like we wouldn't get along the best, sometimes we get along the very best, but at the end of the day, like you said, you grow together. Our senior year, our goal was just to get better every day, and we did that. Our goal wasn't to win a state championship or a district championship. It was to get a little bit better every day as people, as players. So I think we accomplished our goal. I mean, that's what we might have not won, but that's not what matters at the end of the day,
So you're into college. You've entered the transfer portal. Where were you at?
I was at Allen County.
Allen County.
In the Jayhawk Conference.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yep.
So what? You're in the portal. What's that process like, and what are you looking for?
I'm honestly just looking for. We went through 3 head coaches at Allen last year. Trey Harris, who actually got me into the PCDL, became the head coach now, but just for the situation, he's helped me a lot. I'm going to go ahead and transfer somewhere else, but he did help me a lot there at Allen, and I'm just looking for somewhere with coach who's maybe been there a few years and just set structure and just the opportunity to go in and compete for a spot. So
that kind of makes it really tough to settle in when there's so much.
Yeah, it's just a lot of times it just didn't feel like it was about baseball, like it was about something else. So I'm just looking for somewhere I can go play baseball. At Allen, I actually was coaching half the time. I was our first base coach, so I just need to go somewhere as a fresh start as a player. I go on a visit to a school this Thursday, and I think I'm likely going to commit there. So
very good.
So
very
I think
good.
that's
We
my
won't
plan.
ask.
Yeah.
Anywho, though, PCDL, you said Coach Harris got you here. What was that conversation like, and why are you here?
He kind of knew the JUCO transfer portal kind of league. He knew that's kind of what I needed. The weightlifting, I'm big into lifting. I've just started their lifting stuff. It's a big part of my game just because I started as a smaller guy and kind of put on some strength and worked to help me out. So
sure.
He knew I really liked the weightlifting part. So the combination of being able to go to the facility, going able to play here to the transfer portal games, and somewhat close to home, so that's kind of how he set me up here, and it's been a good opportunity so far. I've enjoyed it.
So Premier pitching and performance, the analytics, the information, how hard is it sometimes maybe to grasp and be able to translate all that information into applicable work on the field?
Like with the force plate stuff, all the numbers in the weight room, it's hard to figure out what transfers to the field, what numbers are the most important.
Sure.
But I think they do a good job of assessing that in your lifting. So then when you come out here, for me, it was a lack of mobility. So right now we're really focused on kind of full range of motion. And I think sometimes in my swing, I get a little tight, or when I throw, I get tight. So I think that's where the numbers can kind of play on the field, is where I see the biggest help.
So that really, so they're able to translate basically the language of the model to help you understand this is what this is about and how you take it out on the field. Correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Basically what you're saying.
Yep. Yes, sir.
And I think that's tough because it's a whole, is it really a whole different language for you in that respect?
As I've gotten older, I've spent a little more time around it. In the fall, Alan, we worked with Push Performance, and that was kind of my introduction to a little bit of at least the weight room numbers. This, as far as like exit velo, all this like different numbers that I'm still getting used to. But as far as the weight room, I've had a little bit of a period to learn more about it. So,
Very good.
Yep.
So it's been useful.
Yes, I would definitely say so.
That's good, man. Well, it's been fun watching you. Looking forward to seeing you the rest of the league. Good luck to you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, folks, we're here. We have another Premier Player Spotlight. I have Dominic Horn, local from Timberland High School over here. Watched this young man play since he was something like that, right in there,
Yeah.
right? Yeah,
It's like 12 of you.
exactly. Been a few times. Thanks for taking a minute, buddy.
Yep.
Appreciate it. So talk to us about, your Timberland High School experience. You were at Metropolitan Community College.
Metropolitan,
I had to get my brain there. How has that experience been for you so far, bud?
It's been good. It's
Yeah.
a good transition. A lot more focus on baseball and just getting after it.
Are you just a PO there, or are you playing? So just pitcher only?
Yep.
Okay. So how's that transition been? Were you that way a little bit your last year of high school, or did you play both?
I played both all the way up until high school, and then just pitching now. It's been nice, a lot easier. Just get your throwing in, field your position, and that's about it.
Do a little PFP and get to the coolness, right?
Yep.
I like it. So, that was your first year at the Metropolitan Community College, right? So you're heading into your second year. What brought you to the PCDL, bud?
Just looking for good training part of it, and went with this. Seth Mejia at Metro went here last year, had good things to say about it, so figured give it a try.
Give it a shot.
Yep.
What are some of the things that you believe this program can help you improve on?
I think a lot of it's like the training side of it with all the data and stuff. Like they're really good in the weight room and on that side of things, and the weight room translates to pitching, so it's pretty yeah.
So you got some, so with the analytics and whatnot, how well are you adjusting and coming in? One of the things I think that's most difficult is learning how to understand all the information coming to you, correct?
Yeah, I think they break it down in a pretty simplified way. Doing this is gonna help this, yada yada. All your lifts are for like what you need to get better on in the weight room. Like for example, I have problems going from static to explosive, so I have a bunch of ISO holds, whatever. So yeah, it's been nice.
Comes very pointed, doesn't it? Yeah, absolutely. Love that. So heading back to Metropolitan, what are some of the goals you're looking to set for yourself as a sophomore?
Just looking to get innings and get opportunities and make the best of them.
Yeah. Any thoughts on after that, where you would like to go?
No, just playing it by day.
Playing it by day. All right, I like that. You pitching today?
Fifth inning, closing.
Closing it out.
Yep.
Very good. You pitched, I think, an inning last week.
Mhm.
Had a pretty decent.
Yeah.
How was it? How'd you feel about it?
Felt all right. I mean, put up a 0, but had make it interesting. 2 free passes. So,
Got to knock down them free bases, right?
yep.
Exactly. All right. Well, it's good to see you, young man.
Good to see you too.
Thanks for
Thank
taking
you.
the time.